Yo, what's up YouTube? Decided to do a quick little video kind of run through of my whole setup. A lot of people have these really cool fish rooms and stuff. I haven't gotten to that point. Just want everybody to kind of get a run through. Here's the big 55. It's a little dark. There we go. So there's a big 55. I've got two Trichania plants on both sides. In the back, a lot of people noticed all my bamboo. We'll just start up here at the top. Lighting, I'm using a Finex 24/7. I actually use it on a timer to shut it off at night. It's not this timer. This is actually just because I'm extending out to get two heaters. Couldn't find my plug right then. That's my digital thermal control for this. It runs 3 heaters in this tank. There's my air pump. There's my air pump, which is the top fin, 4000 I think it is. And you see some little guys hanging out up there in the bamboo. So there's the tank. This is the other tank, the planted tank, and it's got a lot of DIY equipment on top. Here's the digital thermal controller for this tank that's in Celsius, and I'm in MyView 106978, I believe it is. He won his is on the way. MyView, appreciate you throwing in for the contest. Everybody else, y'all too. Got another air pump. All my lights up here. Got several different DIY planted full spectrum LEDs set up. These are all my guys in here swimming around, hanging out. There are my 2 new peacocks. Hopefully they'll be doing good. There's Akatong, my Asai. He went hiding somewhere. And somewhere in here is Mother Venustus. There's Pleco. There's a slightly bigger Pleco in the back. I'm really happy the plants have already come back in this tank. It means a lot to me that they are. I was worried because I had severe melt. Oh, there's my Venustus. There's Congo. What's up, dude? So, back to this. So everybody has stuff, I'm sure, under the fish tank. Well, I'm going to show you under the fish tank this time. Of course, everybody's got buckets, I hope. I'm using kind of my own DIY setup for drain and fill now, which is in another video. And we'll go under here. Here's the Defiant timer setup that is connected to the Finex 24/7. And the cool thing about these is there's an app online you can get. You plug a wire into that, you plug in the headphone jack, your Android, and you can set it up however you want, which is sweet. I have this Next filter system, API Mars. Been running it for a long time now. I did have little problems at first. I think that was just because of the culture of the bacteria. Got it nailed down now. I don't even hardly ever change the filters. I freaking rinse them out in aquarium water, rinse out the sponges that I added to the bottom of it to keep most of the bigger debris. It's a coarse sponge, keeps that junk out. Got lots of extra filters. Hang on the backs in case of emergency. I think that's a Whisper 40. There's a Aqua 15. Down the bottom is a Tetra 10. Always got extra slate in case I come up with a project. Got extra dirt right here for my planted tank. A bunch of extra gravel. I experimented with these pond tabs. Was not real happy for them, so dumped them. Not really doing much. Over here on this side, this is my wipe down cloth for all the interior of the aquarium. Never wash it, anything except for aquarium water. There, of course, all my chemicals. Can't do without my Prime. Kosher salt from the Dollar Tree. My yeast. A couple of different clear water things. I don't really use those that much. That's why they look old as they are. Test solutions and stuff in the back. And yeah, believe it or not, I have pretty much almost every old box for all my old equipment. Just keep it for something to refer to if I forget something, need to reference something, part breaks, I can go right to the box, tell them exactly what it is, give them a screenshot, what have you. Lots of nets. My adapter that goes into the faucet. Give everybody a good clear close-up of that thing. It is great. Oh, and it's broken. That piece goes into your faucet. Just screws right in where your aerator comes out of. That washer is actually an extra washer right there. And then that little nipple hose barb goes right onto my hose. Fill it right from the sink. Bam. I can do a 50% water change in tops 15 minutes now. I still do with some bucket just to mix my salt and my baking soda to help keep the carbonate hardness up. And of course salt, you know, helps your fish. Everybody knows that. Got my measuring spoons. Got my dropper. Got an extra dropper. Got extra sponge filter. That's for cleaning out some gunk. Of course, you're gonna have the toothbrush. Got lots of those and all these things. Each one of these, as you can tell, has all kinds of miscellaneous. Starting at the bottom, I have some old filters. This one is a bunch of old equipment, some air pumps. I think there's a couple of transformers in there, another pump, water pump. This is all sponges and some cotton batting, which I use quite a good bit. This is all tubing, airline tubing, miscellaneous, just all kinds of extra pieces and parts that you never know when you may or may not need. And up top is the general stuff, suction cups, some air stones, extra things of yeast, which that's what I'm going through now. A couple of decorations and crap. And that one I'm still trying to figure out where to put. Had it forever, had a bubble air stone in it for quite a while. Just haven't had a chance to get it back in that tank. Here's something I really, really highly recommend. Besides the smoke detector in and around your stuff, never had a fire, don't want to ever have to worry about it. But this is a water detector, usually used in basements and stuff if you have a flood. The great thing about it is it has that little wire goes down underneath my sack of dirt here. And get this out of here. And those two little prongs, water connects between them, sets off the alarm. I know I have a water leak. I only had one time before in an acrylic aquarium, which is actually in the basement right now. I still want to try and seal it and fix it because it was a small leak, but you know, I lost maybe half a gallon of water, and if it hadn't been noticed, it could have caused a real problem. But there you go under the tank. I got some LED lighting pucks. They're like maybe 15 bucks or something. We'll switch over here to dim them. Really handy, convenient. Of course, I got my surge protector. Have my API inside of a plastic box to help out. Also have that filter right there. Goes to an aquarium, or excuse me, to a pond pump, which is back here underneath all this other junk. So in case I ever need to do an extremely fast, massive water change, I can dump out like, let me think. I think it's right around like 150 gallons in like 5 minutes. So I can do a very quick, hard water change if I have to. If fish are showing any kind of weird signs of distress or anything like that, take care of it and bam, knock it out and be over with. But there you go. There's a quick update of my storage fish room, I guess you could say. Hope everybody enjoyed. Everybody have a great week. Tomorrow is pre-Friday. All right, y'all. It's Toy Car Foosh Boy. Peace.